scrimmage. They had the drive going from the 12-yard line. They fumbled at the 5-yard line. Then after the Wolverines score, they fumbled on the very next play. Ball on the 31-yard line for Hank Hendricks and the Bulldogs. Back to pass. Scrambling around. Nowhere to go. A big-time hold, and now a couple flags come in. Hendricks heaves it downfield. Open man. Pass caught down at the 32-yard line by Nicholson, but I think it's all coming back. Bryson Johnson was getting ripped down by the left tackle for Fayetteville, and it looks like this whole play is going to come back.
It is complete.
It would be a 34-yard gain if it stands. But I think a pretty big hold on a big fella.
Holding against the offense. Pass interference against the defense. Those penalties will offset. Replay the down.
Always love when we can get the dulcet tones of Richard Marks to also narrate the penalty calls. So none of that counted, and it's 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line again. From the pistol. Here's a handoff to Johnson. Caleb Johnson to the sideline. Knocked out of bounds, and they're going to get a late hit on this. Braden Jones was there first. Ashton came in late, Ashton Jones, and hit him out of bounds. So that's going to add 15 to this.
Well, we don't need to be doing that.
9 plus 15.
But a personal foul, late hit, number 6. Be 15 yards added to the end of the run, result in a first down.
So they call it on Guthrie, not Jones. And the Bulldogs are set up at the West 47. So the play net's 22 yards. Ball on the 47. And Hendricks hands it off. And Johnson twisting and turning down to the 43-yard line before they get him on the ground. So a 4-yard pickup there for Caleb Johnson. Wolverines make some changes on the line. And it's 2nd down and 6. And here's Johnson again, coming right. And a flag down. This may be against Fayetteville. He is forced out of bounds at the 38-yard line by Dave Fernandez. The flag's at the 37.
Number 1 of the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay, 2nd down.
So they'll, for our purposes, it's a 5-yard penalty back to the 48 to make it 2nd and 11. Since it's spot foul. That's not a bad hold if you only lose 1 yard. Here's Hendricks throwing far side, and it's caught. Good tackle by Fernandez again. Taylor got the catch and gained nothing. 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs. And now I think Coach Pratt's going to call a timeout. Yeah, they didn't have the right personnel on the field defensively, so the Wolverines take a timeout with 9 minutes.
The first charge timeout of the half.
9 minutes to go in the first half. West up 21-0.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack Or fever has you benched? You need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
We're back here with Fayetteville facing a 3rd and 11. The Wolverines used that timeout. Johnson motions out on 3rd and 11. Hendricks' pass is caught. Nicholson taken down around the 39-yard line. He's a couple yards short of the first down.
That's close enough for them to go for it here. Give him 9. 4th and 2.
Jones made the tackle. Here's 4th and 2. Wolverine defense, can they make another big play? Now Fayetteville will look to the sideline and get the adjustments. 4th down and 2. Hendricks on the move. He's going to run for it. Tumbles down and gets the first down at the 35. So he gains 4. And the drive continues for the Purple Dogs. First and 10, 35-yard line. And Johnson, the ball carrier for a gain of 2. Bryson Johnson made the tackle. Second down and 8 coming up for Fayetteville. We're under 8 minutes to go until halftime. And West has a 21-0 lead. Trying to beat Fayetteville for the first time in 6 years. Hendricks. Pressure coming. He loads up and goes deep toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete. It's broken up by Fernandez. The pressure was provided by Hunter Vinson. And it's 3rd down. Boy, Hunter almost got there. And then Nicholson almost caught that. Fernandez got the hand in there for the Wolverine defense. Eighth play of the Fayetteville drive. 3rd down and 8. Hendricks throws it. Pass completes. And he's tackled right at the marker by Ashton Jones. He's a yard short. The catch made by Jaden Nicholson at the 36, excuse me, the 26. And it is 4th and 1. Here they go. High snap, and they run to the far sideline by Caleb Johnson, and he got enough. Just enough.
Quentin Lavalley had a chance in the backfield and couldn't bring him down. Boy, he just got it, didn't he?
He did, by about half a yard.
Yeah, Lavalley had some ankles about 3 yards deep in the backfield, but Johnson sprung loose.
Maybe not even by a half a yard, maybe less than that. 1st and 10, Fayetteville 25-yard line. Shotgun snap to Hendricks. He throws a bullet to the far sideline, and that's caught by Taylor, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Another first down for the Bulldogs, a gain of 18. Ashton Jones was the man who knocked him out. So it's 1st and goal, Fayetteville. They're threatening at the 7-yard line. High snap again. And the run goes down to the 3-yard line. Caleb Johnson brought down by Caden Powell.
Well, we're making them use a lot of clock on this drive.
So they'll mark it at the 4. He got 3 yards. Second and goal, 4-yard line, halfway through the second quarter. Johnson coming right. Touchdown, Fayetteville. 4-yard run for Caleb Johnson, and the Bulldogs are on the board. That was a 12-play drive for Fayetteville to find the end zone for the first time tonight. And now here's Ethan Farthing for the extra point. It's good. 21-7, Wolverines lead it. We'll be right back after this.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Buy your dream home with the convenience of the Our Best Home for Me app. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
I feel good.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super cold, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, well, always so good, baby. So locked into the key on A, in my belly I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee, rare.
All right, it is Fayetteville getting a little bit of momentum here with a touchdown drive. They have made it a 21-7 ball game. 5:55 showing first half. Jack Billings is the kickoff specialist for Fayetteville. Warren and Lane are deep for West. Billings sends it down, and Warren will take it from the 2-yard line. Lane opens up, and Warren spins and still going to the 50, and the kicker brings him down at the Fayetteville 47-yard line. VJ Warren with a 51-yard kickoff return. West will start in Fayetteville territory.
Well, this opens up the playbook a little bit, Derek, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. 51-yard kickoff return for VJ Warren. Wolverines at the 47 of Fayetteville. Fayetteville had a man running off late, and they'll have to burn a timeout. We'll take it with them. 21-7. We'll be right back.
That's their first timeout of the half.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
It was totally off. All right, we're back. 21-7, the Wolverines lead it, and they've got good field position at the Fayetteville 47. We're brought to you by Legacy Bank and by Absolute Janitorial Services. 51-yard kickoff return by VJ Warren. And after that, maybe he's happy about that timeout. Got a little break because he's the running back now that Braden Nash has gone out with an injury for the Wolverines. First down, here we go. 4 receivers, 2 to each side. And the pass to the far sideline is complete. And Will Davis is wrestled out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Second down and 6 for the Wolverines. Getting close to 5 minutes to go until halftime. Play action. Thompson on the move. Trey Thompson taken down at about the 38-yard line. Will Price was in on the tackle for Fayetteville. Trey's a couple yards short of the first down. He gains 4. 3rd and 2 for Bentonville West.
Let's see if we get Trey out on the edge here with a little run pass option maybe. Get the first down with 2 yards to go.
Thompson looking to pass. Deep, middle, incomplete. A flag is down. He was trying to hit Warren down the seam, but a flag is down along the near numbers at about the 13-yard line. If this is against Fayetteville, it's another first down by penalty.
He dropped that one in the bucket. It hit VJ in the hands.
Yeah.
Holding. Number 7 of the defense is a 10-yard penalty. Will result in a first down.
All right, so another first down by penalty. The Wolverines will take it.
Yeah, I don't think that was on VJ. I think that was on the outside receiver here.
Yeah, I think so.
On our near sideline.
So they'll put it at the 29-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for West. Thompson quarterback now run, now pass to Swoboda. There's that RPO. And Swoboda's dumped at the 25-yard line by Blake Johnson, a safety. That's a gain of 4. Looked like a designed run, and then he threw it out there to Swoboda. Second down and 6. We're under 4 minutes to go until halftime. Wolverines trying to answer after the Fayetteville touchdown drive. Move Swoboda to the left side. Thompson running that way. Great block from Warren. A flag comes in, though. It was too good of a block. Kind of a late flag after the block was completed. Trey's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Now,
Number 11 of the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
That's going to move it back to the 36, it looks like, or right around there. If it's a spot of the foul call. Up 35-yard line is where they put the football. So it is 2nd and 16. Warren in motion. Thompson, backwards pass. Adjum throwing it back towards Trey, and it's nearly picked off by Chris Anderson.
Good coverage by the Bulldogs, not getting tricked on the trick play.
Third and 16 now for the Wolverines. Empty backfield. Thompson looking things over. Stops, starts, runs. Trey sheds a defender. Still going at the 20. Trey Thompson inside the 10. Holy cow! Touchdown! Wolverines, no flags. John Earl Thompson III, how do you do it? They had him about 3 times. They couldn't get him down. An electrifying run by the Wolverine quarterback. There's one for the highlight reel. Another penalty on the first attempt for the point after.
Encouragement for the defense. Penalty with decline. Still got to try.
I think are they 4 for 4 on that, or they're 3 for 4 at least on the extra point tries on that.
I think they've done it on all of them. Now Byrne will try the extra point again. Another penalty.
They're just slamming our snapper fuel.
Well, that's the penalty that got him 15 on that earlier kickoff.
Prior to the snap. Offsides. Against the defense. Penalties decline. Still got to try.
Well, maybe they'll hold their water here. It gives us more time to just kind of think about that run we just saw by Trey Thompson.
I mean, I'm still kind of in shock, to be honest with you. Holy Toledo. Like, there's about 3 times I thought he was going to go down.
Extra point is good. It's 28-7. Wolverines with the lead. We'll be right back after this.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
A 5-play, 47-yard drive, but a absolutely highlight reel run for Trey Thompson. 35 yards going left, coming back right. Getting some great blocks to help spring him. Warren threw a great one at the start.
Yeah, you don't get there by yourself,
Yeah.
but he finished it by himself after breaking that tackle.
Well, there's always attention on Fayetteville's quarterback. He's number 3, but the Wolverines' number 3 is getting a lot of attention now. Turning some heads, particularly after that play. Sky kickoff. Fair catch at the 34-yard line by Nicholson.
Well, so Fayetteville down 3 scores with 3:08. They can put some points on the board in a hurry, but they are going to have to hurry to do it. They do get the ball to start the second half,
do.
so a score here and a score to start the half makes it a one-possession game.
Yeah, this is a big series here because you don't want to give them the opportunity to double up if you're the Wolverines. And by deferring at the top, that's what they've got here. So this is an important drive, even though they're up 3 scores. Don't let off the gas now. 3:08 to go, first half. Hendricks throwing low, but caught at the 41-yard line by Taylor. That's a gain of 6. Second and 4 for the Purple Dogs. Hendricks down the middle, and he misses his intended receiver, Kenyon Johnson.
Hadn't thrown many incompletions. I don't know if he thought Johnson. stopped short on that. He kept running, incomplete pass.
Third and 4. Hendricks. And he is tackled at the 42-yard line, only a 1-yard gain. The play was made by Ronan Cryer. 4th down, and Fayetteville will go for it.
Okay, that answers the question really quickly. No, looks like some punt team may be coming on here.
Okay, well, they thought about it, but now they will elect to at least show that they're going to punt.
I definitely have my punt safe team out there. Like make sure you're still got a lot of tacklers on the field. This looks like a return team, though.
Timeout, West.
Yeah, we had too many guys out there.
So the Wolverines take a timeout with 2:09 to go in the first half, and we will be back right after this.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
So the Wolverines are down to 1 timeout remaining. Fayetteville in punt formation with James Nolan. Ashton Jones is the deep man for the Wolverines inside his 30-yard line. Kick is away, and it skids out of bounds inside the 30. Well, the Wolverine defense, you know, that's a position right there, Mackey, where it's kind of easy to lose your place. It's 28-7, place is going nuts, but they got a 3-and-out right there. And that's a huge play by Coach Thompson's defense.
Absolutely. Probably one of the best defensive series this season at a most important time for sure.
You know, Coach Pratt says the game comes down to 5 plays or so, and you never know when those are going to be. And that may have been one of them on that 3rd down. The tackle that was made by Cryer. All right, Wolverines have 1 timeout here. They've got it on their own 27-yard line. And you know they're looking for more. No lead is safe with this Fayetteville offense with Hank Hendricks. Here's Trey. See what he does now. Incomplete. That was low, intended for Jackson Lane. So it is 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line for the Wolverines. And we've got a Fayetteville player down.
A little cramp situation maybe.
Yep. I think that's Anderson, who is seated in the middle of the field. Yep, they're working out a cramp. And while they do that, we'll take in this word. Stay with us.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Brought to you by Roush Companies and by Woodhouse Spa. The Wolverines have a 2nd down and 10 on the 27-yard line, up 28-7 on Fayetteville. Five wideouts in the pattern. Thompson. Flag down, and Trey is ripped down by Will Caston. I think they're going to get a hold on the Wolverine line.
I think you're right.
Busy half for Larry Stidham and his crew.
You're getting paid by the hour, or paid by the game, or paid by the flag?
Number 75 of the offense. That penalty is declined. Third down.
All right, so they take the down. Third down.
They got the sack.
Yeah, they got the sack on Trey. So that's back at the 24-yard line, so they lost 3. 3rd and 13.
Yeah, I like that decision by Coach Dick to maybe force another punt here and get the ball back with over a minute left.
And another chance
2 timeouts.
To try and double up here, yeah. So this is a big play here for the Wolverines to try and get this first down and keep Fayetteville's offense off the field. 3rd and 13. Snap back. Thompson eludes the rush for a moment. Makes some moves. Trey 35, Trey 40, first down. Trey Thompson to the 50 and to the Fayetteville 47-yard line. Amazing. 29 yards when they needed it.
Well, we've known about the quarterback we've had here at West, but maybe this is a coming out party to a bigger audience now after this performance so far here in the first half.
47-yard line. 1:15 to go in the half. West has a timeout. Thompson looks things over. Trey throws. Nobody there. I think he was expecting
a zig and got a zag.
Yeah, I think it was maybe thinking Swoboda would work back towards the ball, but that didn't happen. That stops the clock at 1:08. And it is 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines. So a spectacular 35-yard touchdown run by Trey. And then that 19-yard scramble to get the first down and keep this drive going and keep Fayetteville's offense on the sideline. It is 2nd down and 10, 47-yard line. Thompson, low snap. First man missed him. Trey tucks it, and he's down to about the 43-yard line. He is tackled by Will Price. Gain of 4. And the Wolverines are letting it run. 50 seconds to go. 3rd down coming up.
They don't want to give the ball back to Fayetteville. They'd like to punch it in here.
3rd down. Thompson throws it towards the sideline. Got a man, and it's caught. And then Davis gets the business out of bounds way late. And that's going to be 15 more. So he got the first down at the 37. It's going to be 15 more than that, Mackey.
Shooting themselves in the foot. So they...
Personal foul. Late hit, number 0 of the defense. Be 15 yards added to the end of the play. First down.
That was a silly play by Brody Jones. Unnecessary. The Wolverines will take it. And now the play nets 21 yards with the penalty.
Well, that's the name of the penalty. It's an unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary penalty.
So West is at the 22-yard line with 34 seconds to go in the half.
Just absolutely a frustration play for the Bulldogs.
4 receivers in the pattern. Thompson throws it to the sideline again. That's complete. And Lane is taken out of bounds. I'm sorry, Davis is taken out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So that's a gain of 6, and now the clock is at 28 seconds. And West is still hanging on to that timeout. So you can use the middle of the field here with that timeout in your hip pocket.
That's a big plus from a play caller standpoint.
Second down and 4 as West breaks the huddle.
Under 10 on the play clock.
Thompson, quick pass, and Davis is met immediately, and now they may have to burn the timeout.
Yep. Coach Pratt's calling it.
I think that play was blown up by Will Price for the Purple Dogs. And a timeout taken by West, and we will join them and be right back after this.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa. Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
We're back here.
22 seconds remaining in the first half. West with a 28-7 lead. West just called their last timeout, so Derek, now you got to be taking shots in the end zone or hurry up, and if you get a first down, spike it and bring on a field goal kicker maybe or something.
Well, they still get, if they move the chains, the clock will stop.
But once they spot it, then it'll run,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Unless they get out of bounds. So, yeah. If you're in the middle of the field, it's kind of that down situation. 3rd down and 8 at the 20. Thompson throws it to the sideline. Davis is there. He steps out of bounds. He's very close.
He's a yard short, I think.
He just backed up and stepped out of bounds at the 13-yard line. He got 7.
So you kick the field goal here on 4th?
Let's see. The offense remains on the field. 4th and 1. West has not gone for it on 4th down yet. Hey, maybe Fayetteville jumps off sides. They've done that on plenty of extra point attempts. Do they do it here? 4th and 1, 17 seconds in the first half. And they almost jumped. I think the Wolverines thought they did. But no flag comes out. Play clock at 2, at 1.
Take the delay, kick
game.
it.
Yep, they're going field goal.
Play game. Number 3 of the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
All right, so they'll bring on Byrne, and Byrne's got a pretty good leg. This is going to be within his range. They'll put the tee at the 25. It's a 35-yard try. Davis will hold it. Left hash, 35-yard attempt for Byrne. Left-footed kick in the air, and he got it. 35-yard field goal for Nick Byrne. He continues to be a great weapon. And West now leads it 31-7. We'll be right back after this.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
31-7, the Wolverines have the lead with 11 seconds to go in the first half. We're brought to you by Foster Roofing, the Dooley Group, and by Arvest Bank.
Well, Derek,
what a half.
If you would have said something like, boy, I saw this one coming, I'd had to call you a liar on air, because I'm not sure anybody saw this coming tonight.
The Wolverines continue to be so opportunistic with turnovers, turning them into points. They did it against Cabot, Muskogee, and they've done it here tonight. Here's the sky kick again. Another fair catch at the 29-yard line is where Fayetteville will have it. So they'll have 11 seconds and 2 timeouts. And we'll see if they try anything or if they elect to just go to the locker room. And they're going to mark it now at the 30. My mistake. Coming up at halftime, we'll check out the Midnight Regiment, the Wolverine marching band here. Is marching band a derogatory term? If it is, I apologize.
I don't think so.
It's performance band.
Oh, sorry.
I think. I don't know. The Midnight Regiment will be on the field at halftime. We'll show you their performance. All right, 30-yard line. Here's Hendricks. And here is a handoff. Johnson with a nice cut and a nice run for Caleb Johnson. out to the 46-yard line. Gain of 16, and Fayetteville calls a quick timeout with 4 seconds left. So they may be in Hail Mary range here for Hank Hendricks. We'll take a timeout with 4 seconds left and see what they do right after this.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
We're back here with 4 seconds left. Fayetteville's got it at the 46-yard line using their next to last timeout. Wolverines out of timeouts. And they've got 3 deep on the defense. Could be a Hail Mary time here for Hank Hendricks and the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Here's Hendricks. And he throws it short, and they go hook and ladder play. And to the sideline, a nifty move over there, but it's out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Nice job by Ashton Jones to get the ball carrier Johnson out of bounds, and we will go to the half. And the Wolverines with a 31-7 lead on Fayetteville at home at halftime. 2 turnovers turned into 2 touchdowns, and the Wolverines have the lead at the break. You're watching Wolverine football, and we'll be back with halftime festivities in a moment.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Goodbye, 9 to 5. Hello, startup. So long, IOU. Hello, settled up. So long, someday. Hello, moving day. Finance and grow a business. Easily pay friends. And quickly check loan status with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
We're back here, and the West Tide dance team is going to perform now.
Your varsity dance team.
Let this slide. Ain't bad if you got bride. Big girls and a lot of zip ties. So she look like me, quit lying. Stop the beat. All these on my, spent another bag on my. Nah, you ain't nothing new. Everywhere petty on it new. Pretty mad cause she ain't know. Pretty face with a Bobby doll. Nothing you never been slow. Target. Neutralize. Trigger. Fire. This ain't what you want. No. Better than every. My felonies catching. They don't even know my. All my get judged. Ball BBL for they gotta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just go my high. Be so hard that ain't my die. All my get judged like a no school done. Still rocking them colors. Got a young, like them all belly Himalayan. Way more than Kelly. Got a junk in a trunk. Dunk it, junk in a trunk. Dunk it, junk in a trunk. This ain't what you want. 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 On my.
Varsity dance team performing here for the crowd at halftime with the Wolverines in front 31-7 at halftime. And we'll take a timeout and come back and have the Midnight Regiment performance right after this.
You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night. You're a hot one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Midnight Regiment.
Bentonville West show is entitled X. Bentonville Schools is proud to present in halftime performance drum majors Isabella Hume, Sydney Adams, Yaneth Gutierrez, Jenna Coulter, and the Bentonville West Midnight Regiment. Please welcome our future Wolverines from Grimsley and Lincoln Junior High. The band is under direction of Albert Ortiz, with assistance from Jason Resnicek, Kevin Hume, Jessica Ortiz, Derek Koning, and Lauren Sloan. Let's hear it one more time for the Bentonville West Midnight Regiment.
So at halftime here, it's Bentonville West 31, Fayetteville 7, and we'll go through the scoring in the first half. Fayetteville deferred at the top. They're going to have the ball coming out here for the third quarter. So the Wolverines got it first. Went on an 8-play, 80-yard scoring drive. Trey Thompson with an 11-yard touchdown run to make it 7-0. Fayetteville put a good drive together starting at their 12. But running down inside the 5-yard line, they fumbled. The Wolverines would recover, and they'd get it at the 5-yard line. They would go 95 yards. A penalty-laden drive. Fayetteville was off the field a couple times, but kept the Wolverines in business with personal foul penalties. Ryan Adjum had a 16-yard touchdown catch to make it 14-0. On the next offensive snap, Fayetteville fumbled again, and the Wolverines recovered along the Fayetteville sideline. And they were in business again 3 plays later. They took the short field, and Warren with a 9-yard touchdown run to make it 21-0. Bulldogs would get on the scoreboard in the second quarter. 12-play, 69-yard drive. Johnson with a 4-yard run to make it 21-7, but the Wolverines would answer on the play of the year. A Trey Thompson 35-yard quarterback run. That made it 28-7, but Fayetteville still had time to do something, but the Wolverine defense, again, doing an excellent job. They forced a 3-and-out, and the Wolverines would end the half with a field goal, a 35-yard field goal by Nick Byrne that made it 31-7, and that's where we stand at halftime. So 31-7, the Wolverine lead over Fayetteville, trying to beat the Purple Dogs for the first time in 6 years. And they've got the 24-point lead here at the break. Some scores from around the conference as league play is underway tonight. Springdale has a 27-0 lead at Rogers Heritage. Bentonville has a 17-7 lead on Harbor in the third quarter. Turbo clock in Fort Smith. Rogers is up 45-0 on the north side Grizzlies at the break there. So we have a couple of lopsided games, a 10-point game in Springdale with Bentonville taking on Harbor on the west side of Springdale. And we've got the Wolverines in front here, 31-7 at the break. We are totaling up the stats, and we will come back and bring you those stats right after these messages. Stay with us.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Buy your dream home with the convenience of the Arvest Home for Me app. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
We're back here, Wolverine Stadium, First National Bank of NWA Field. And West leads 31-7. Fayetteville will have the ball to start the second half. And the Wolverines will try and keep the pressure on here and get the first league win of the year. Thanks to First National Bank of NWA, along with Pure Kick and Premier Protein for helping bring you Wolverine football. So the Wolverine defense, what a job they've done. They forced 2 turnovers, get a 3 and out when Fayetteville could have gone down and stayed within a couple of scores and had a chance to double up and score here coming out for the third quarter, but they did not get that opportunity because of that 3 and out. And the play was made there by Ronan Cryer on that third down play.
Well, Derek, I've got some stats. I missed a couple of plays. I was trying to catch up, and they're pretty close. They may not be 100% accurate, but they're at least 98%.
Good enough.
Maybe 95. So I'll tell you what, the most impressive thing in the first half is the Wolverines have rushed the ball 16 times for 111 yards.
Yeah.
Of course, obviously, Trey's big run made a big dent in that. But V.J. Warren, 5 carries, 34 yards. Braden Nash, 3 carries, 3 yards, and he's been out, and he's been on crutches the rest of the half. And then Trey, 8 carries for 74 yards. So 6.8 yards a carry for V.J., 9.3 yards a carry for Trey. You'll take that all day long. Through the air, West is 15 of 20. One of those passes was the trick pass from Adjum, throwing it back to Thompson that was incomplete. So Trey is 15 of 19 for 181 yards. So pretty impressive first half using the wheels and the arm in the first half, the Wolverines.
All right, Burns ready to kick it away from the 40-yard line. Taylor is deep, but they're not going to give him an opportunity. Another fair catch at the 27-yard line. Done a nice job of keeping it away from the speedy kick returners for Fayetteville tonight with those directional kicks. So Burns done a good job. And now Fayetteville will start at about the 28, it looks like. And indeed, they'll mark it at the 28-yard line. Here is a pass to the far side, and that is complete. Great tackle in space by Dane Rennick, who was back in this second half. Had to sit out because of the ejection for unsportsmanlike conduct in the Muskogee game. Had to sit out the first half, and man, he's glad to be back out there, I can tell by that play.
And we're glad to have him back out there.
Second down and 7, 31-yard line. Hendricks, plenty of time. Deep ball, far sideline, incomplete, flag coming in. Intended for Taylor. He was matched up with Baron Witcher. And it looks like that's going to be 15 against the Wolverines.
Number 21 of the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty. Will result in a first down.
You know, you could argue the contact happened on the sideline. The ball landed near the numbers. I don't know if that was a catchable ball. But they don't care what I think, and it's first down Fayetteville at the 46-yard line. Hendricks hands it off to Caleb Johnson. He's got about 3. And the Navy jerseys are all over him at the 48-yard line.
Well, Derek, I didn't get to it, but Fayetteville was 15 carries, 51 yards, only 3.4 average, so that's a really good job holding the Bulldog rushing offense to 51 yards in the first half.
2nd and 7 from the 48. Hendricks looking deep again. Got a man down the far sideline. Pass caught. Touchdown Fayetteville. That's Katavion Taylor, 52 yards. Got a step around the defender, and Hendricks did not miss him on the sideline.
That'll be a little jump start for the Purple Dogs.
So here's Ethan Farthing for the extra point. And the kick is up and through. New score, West 31, Fayetteville 14. Back with more after this.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super cold, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, well, always so good, baby. So locked in that the key gone, hey. In my belly, I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee, rare.
Minute 11. That's how long it took Fayetteville to find the end zone there. Hendricks to Taylor. 31-14 here with 10:49 left in the third quarter. We're brought to you by Mercy Health NWA and by McClarty Daniel. So Fayetteville's buzzing a little bit on the sideline after the big play. Wolverine offense had to do its job, or maybe on special teams here. Make something happen. Had that big 51-yard kickoff return earlier by V.J. Warren to set them up on the plus side of the 50 to start a drive. Baker's the kickoff man. And he sends it deep from the 1. Ashton Jones gets crushed at the 16-yard line. Hit on special teams by Reese Knight. So West will have it at its 17.
Well, now Fayetteville with a little momentum here
Oh, yeah.
after the score, the big hit in special teams. Coach Dick out there trying to fire up his defense to get a 3 and out now and get the offense back on the field as quick as he can.
V.J. Warren, the running back. We saw Braden Nash go out with a injury. Had a heavily wrapped right ankle on the sideline with ice on it. So he's not going to return. Here's Warren on first down, up the middle, and not much there. Maybe lost a yard.
For sure.
Will Caston was in on the tackle. And, yeah, it's a 1-yard loss back to the 16. So it is 2nd and 11 for the Wolverines. So Boda moves to the wing on the left.
The D-line shifted, so Trey changed his protection.
Thompson throws it, and it's complete. Across the 20-yard line. Little extra shove out of bounds. Kendrick Williams got away with it. Swobodo got the catch. And he brings it out to the 23 for a gain of 7. Third down here for the Wolverines. They were 3 out of 7 on third down in that first half.
I think the refs are just tired of throwing in that late hit flag because that was late.
Maybe if Ashton had sold it a little bit more.
Well, he's too big, yeah.
Third down and 3. Big play here, 24-yard line. 4 receivers in the pattern. Here's Thompson. Sidearm over the middle and incomplete, trying to find Jackson Lane. And so a 3-and-out, and man, Uncle Mo is wearing purple right now. And the Wolverines are going to have to punt this football. So Trey Thompson, who is also the punter. Last time he tried to punt, they roughed him and gave up 15 yards. Now this is a play, 4th and 3. Even if it's the 5-yarder, it would result in a first down if they hit Trey. Fayetteville's return man is back at the 45-yard line. It is Taylor.
Surely they won't do it again, twice in one game.
Nope, he gets it away clean. It's a high kick that turns over. And a fair catch at the 43-yard line made by Taylor. So that is a 33-yard punt. But the Bulldogs have good starting field position near midfield. Well, try and chip away at this.
As much as Wolverines fans were feeling good, the team was feeling good going into halftime. You start getting a little bit worried, but here's the thing, Derek. Like we're still up 3 scores. We just can't let them score in 1 minute and 12 seconds again or whatever it was. Like, got to make them burn some clock to score if they're going to score.
First down, 43-yard line. Hendricks over the middle. Catch is made. Nicholson dragged down at the 36-yard line. Braden Jones made the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Gain of 21. They're bringing Johnson into a slot here on the near side. Hendricks looking that way, throws toward the sideline in traffic. It's broken up. Terrific defensive play by Ashton Jones. The pass was intended for Charles Whitlow.
Ashton Jones on the coverage on Blake Fernandez.
2nd down and 10 coming for Fayetteville.
Johnson, the intended receiver. Passes in the point. 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Hendricks will hand it. Johnson makes a cut, stumbling forward, and he's got a first down and more down to the 23-yard line. He stumbled but just kept going forward. He never had his knee touch, and he gets the first down and a gain of 13. They tripped him up, but they couldn't get him down, and now they're ready to go again from the 23. Hendricks looking things over. In trouble. And gets rid of it, and that's got to be intentional grounding. He did not get it back to the line of scrimmage.
And there's not a receiver close. There it is.
And there's the flag. Caden Powell was there trying to get the sack, and this carries a loss of down. The flag is back at the 39-yard line.
So, yeah, you got to take the penalty.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3 in the offense, 5 yards from the spot of the foul, loss of down. Be 2nd down.
So it's 5 yards further back, so they'll put it at the 44. Wow. So they just lost 21 yards. It is 2nd down and Central Avenue. Here's the throw to the far sideline, and good defense there. Talon Curry with the hit on Taylor as he caught it and went out of bounds at the 40. That's a gain of 4. So it is 3rd down. Fayetteville was 3 of 5 on 3rd down in the first half. 3rd down and 26. Hendricks, pressure again. Stays on his feet. Now he's hit as he throws it, and it's incomplete. Torian Anderson got him. And they rule that an incomplete pass, right?
I think they did, yes.
Yep, 4th down. Great job with the pressure.
Part of the Wolverine sandwich right there. He's going to feel that one, Derek. I promise you tomorrow.
Great job by the defense. They forced the intentional grounding with pressure. Then Anderson with the pressure on 3rd down, and now Nolan will have to punt this football. Return man for the Wolverines is Adjum. Nolan gets the kick away. Adjum lets it bounce. It got into the front of the end zone, and it's a touchback.
He almost got that to check up at the 1 right there.
That's a 40-yard punt, but it only nets 20 because the Wolverines will start at the 20-yard line. Yeah, that's a play there. That's a bounce. That's getting a bounce right there. Because if that hits at the 1 and goes back, then you're going 99 yards. But it hit a yard deep in the end zone, and the Wolverines will start at the 20.
Well, I'd like to see our offense burn some clock here and move the football a little bit.
Yep.
Keep the defense off the field and keep that Purple Dog offense on that far sideline over there.
They went 3 and out on the first series. 8:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap at the 20-yard line. Here's Thompson looking and just throws it at the feet of Swoboda. Smart play by Trey. Nothing was there.
Great coverage.
Downfield,
everybody.
Yep.
Adjum, Davis, Jackson, nothing deep, and then they had Swoboda on the underneath route, and he was step for step with the defender, so great play, great decision by Trey.
Yeah, such a mature decision right there. Know you're near the defender. Just make it a dirt ball and go to 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you got to lead, too. Like, we don't need to take chances. You know, if we're down 3 scores, maybe you do try to force one in there to Swoboda, but no need. I'm telling you, Trey Thompson had himself a game in so many ways tonight.
2nd and 10, and Trey is going for the bundle down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Intended for Lane, broken up by C.J. Bailey for Fayetteville.
Yeah, good coverage by Bailey. He was step for step with Jackson Lane at 10.69 in the 100 on the track team. So Bailey's got his work cut out staying with Jackson Lane.
It is 3rd and 10.
It's the first time we've taken that deep shot to Lane. See if we come back to that later. So Trey 0 for 3 here in the second half passing. A completion right here for a first down would be awesome.
Third and 10. Thompson. Quarterback run. 30, and he slides. And he got just enough for the first down. Another wise decision by Trey Thompson. Get the first down and get down. And now a Bulldog is down behind the play. So that's an 11-yard run for Trey to move the chains. And Fayetteville's got a man down back at the 15-yard line. While they tend to him, we'll take a quick break.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Caden Walters was the injured Bulldog, and he's able to walk off on his own power. Looked like the issue was lower body with him, and he's headed to the sideline to get looked at. Meanwhile, the Wolverines, another excellent decision by Trey Thompson. He's got a first down at the 31-yard line. Trey hands this one off. And Warren is ripped down at the 34. 3-yard gain for V.J. Warren. Tidwell was in on the tackle. They'll give him 2 now officially. 2nd down and 8. 33-yard line. Warren met immediately. And they're trying to rip the ball out, but VJ hangs on to it. Play made by Will Price and Jax Tidwell. And no gain there, and another third down and long for the Wolverines. They're 4 out of 9 tonight.
Yeah, they're going to move it back a yard, make it 3rd and 9.
Okay. So back-to-back TFLs for the Fayetteville defense.
West in no hurry to run this play with the clock running in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they've been playing kind of at this tempo the entire game. This isn't, slow down with the 17-point lead. 3rd and 9. Trey, a lot of traffic through an interception. Picked off by Brody Jones, and it's returned to the 21-yard line. Brody Jones with the interception. That's the 3rd INT thrown this year for Trey Thompson, and Fayetteville is set up. A flag comes in at the end of the play. Maybe unsportsmanlike. A couple of flags are down.
After the play, got unsportsmanlike, number 0 of the offense. Be 15 yards at the reception. First down, Fayetteville.
Okay, so that is against the Bulldogs. It's on Jones.
He said offense because they had the ball, right, I guess.
It's on the intercepting team. So Fayetteville will be out of the red zone, and they will push this back to the 36-yard line. So Fayetteville down 17, 3-score game, and a quarter and a half to go. We are a long way from determining a winner in this one. Brought to you by Legacy Bank and by Absolute Janitorial Services. Bulldogs at the 36 of Bentonville West. Johnson's the tailback. Nicholson in motion. Here's Hendricks. Big time hold. Flag comes down as Hendricks runs out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Once again, the left tackle had one of the Wolverine defenders lassoed. And that's going to back him up 10.
Number 55 the offense. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
I'll say this for Drake Osborne. He gets his money's worth. That'll make it 1st and 20.
This is kind of just where Fayetteville was before. They punted it. You know what I mean? They were moving the ball, and it has a couple of big hits on the quarterbacks and penalties and busted them back, and they're doing the same thing here. They're going the wrong way.
1st and 20, and they will run it here with Caleb Johnson. Brought down by Guthrie at the 41-yard line, gain of 5. Second and 15 for Fayetteville. Hendricks gets the shotgun snap, throws it far sideline, caught by Taylor, and Taylor is tripped up right around the 33-yard line. That was Dane Rennick who came in and got an arm on him to bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup on 2nd down and a 3rd down here for the Purple Dogs. They're 3 out of 6. Third down, 7. Hendricks to the sideline, and it is caught. A lot of contact with Taylor. He's able to hang on to the football. There's a Wolverine down on the opposite sideline.
That was a heck of a job hanging on to that football by Taylor.
Witcher is the guy who hit him and almost dislodged the football. And he's in some discomfort, and they'll stop the game here. So that got to the 25.
They need 7, got 8.
Just enough. First down, Bulldogs, they're going to have an injury timeout here, but they're going to get the players, I think, pretty quickly back out here.
We'll stay here.
Once again, a thank you to Roush Companies and Woodhouse Spa for their support of the Wolverines all season long.
None of this would be possible without them. All right, 5:22 remaining in the third quarter. Wolverines no points here in the second half after scoring 31 in the first. And the Bulldogs trying to get their second touchdown in the half, third one for the game.
First and 10, 25-yard line. A bad snap and a fumble. And Fayetteville, I believe, got back on it. They did.
Johnson jump on it?
He did. That's a loss of 3 on the problem with the snap. Second and 13. Here's Hendricks. And it's intercepted. On the far side, it's picked off by Charlie Guthrie. That's the first interception of the season thrown by Fayetteville quarterback Hank Hendricks. Charlie's first INT of the year. Once again, the defense turns them away. Now, the offense will try and capitalize, as they've done twice tonight off Fayetteville turnovers. 3 Fayetteville turnovers tonight, 1 for the Wolverines. From the 23. Handoff Warren. V.J. Warren hits the hole. And he's taken down in Fayetteville territory at the 46-yard line. 31-yard burst for the sophomore. That is what he does right there. The acceleration. He's been the lightning to Braden Nash's thunder, and Nash clapping on the sideline after seeing that. Braden Nash injured early in this game, but still down there offering up support.
Yeah, don't fall off your crutches and hurt yourself celebrating down there, Braden.
Here's Warren again. Twisting and turning down to the 41-yard line for 5 more. I'll tell you what, there have been some plays tonight by this Wolverine offense. If I was on crutches, I might have fallen off of them. Second down and 5. We are at 3:45 to go in the third quarter. And the Wolverines trying to put their first points on the board in this half. And Trey runs it to the left side. And Trey Thompson down to the 24.
I think I saw some laundry.
Yep, there it is out there at the 37-yard line. Our referee is Larry Stidham.
Why'd you have to cheat? You've been saying it all night, haven't you?
Holding. Number 1 of the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
What I have to look at? I want to get the name right.
Well, I know you've said it like as much as you've said Trey's name tonight, I feel like.
There's been a lot of penalties tonight. Well, not the worst holding call because it's 2nd and 12 instead of a 2nd and 20 since it was a spot foul.
There's 11 penalties in the first half, so far 5 here in the second half. So we're on pace again.
Here's V.J. Warren, and this time only a yard. The hole closed quickly with the Fayetteville defenders. And in the middle of all that was Jeremiah Williams, one of their defensive linemen. So it is 3rd down and 11 for the Wolverines. They'll snap it off the 47-yard line. Here's Thompson. Floating it, and it's incomplete. Adjum never turned around. That was between Swoboda and Adjum was making a block on the defender, C.J. Bailey. 4th down, and it looks like the punt unit comes on.
Well, the Purple Log defense did their job after the turnover on the interception by Hendrick.
So now Thompson will kick it away to Taylor. Flags are down. The play clock ran out.
Number 3, the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
So that'll move it to the 48, the line of scrimmage. Taylor waits on his own 20. Trey gets the kick away. Taylor lets it bounce. Oh, this is going to work out. Look at this. Down to the 1. Jackson Lane got down there and downs it at the 1-yard line. A 51-yard punt.
Just like we planned it, right?
Wow. So Fayetteville starts on the 1.
That's a long way to go.
By my math, it's 99 yards.
Well, West went 95 in the first half. And the Purple Dogs match it and go.
Fayetteville was on their way to going 88 before they fumbled on their first drive. So here's Hendricks from his own end zone on 1st down. Hendricks throws, pass completes. And it's Taylor wrestled down at the 17-yard line. And we got another flag? No. 1st down at the 17. That's a gain of 16. Curry helped bring him down. Hendricks. And now up the middle, the run for Johnson. To the 22-yard line. He got 5. 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Under 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Hendricks, a deep drop. And a deep throw and a deep receiver just out of the reach of Katavion Taylor. He had a step, and he might have scored again, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, he was way behind the defense on that one. He will tell you he would love to have that one back for sure. If you're going to pick one throw, it's either that one or the pick so far for Mr. Hendricks.
Got a 3rd down here for Fayetteville. 3rd down and 5 from the 22. Here's Hendricks. Tipped and intercepted. Ashton Jones. Ashton Jones. Touchdown. A pick 6. Second pick 6 in as many games for Ashton Jones. Hank Hendricks, who hadn't thrown any interceptions coming into the game, has thrown 2 in the quarter. And the Wolverines turned that one into a touchdown. Byrne will try the PAT. He got it. 38-14. The Wolverines lead it. And we'll be back to Centerton after this.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Wolverines on a pick six. Ashton Jones has 2 pick sixes this season, one against Muskogee 2 weeks ago and one here tonight against Fayetteville to increase the Wolverine lead. Still a 3-score game, but 38-14. You have a little bit more breathing room here with 92 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bulldogs are going to get it right back. So the Bentonville West defense, Charlie Guthrie, Ashton Jones, the first 2 interceptions thrown by Hank Hendricks this season. Burns did a nice job keeping it away from their speedy returners. That's been the plan, and it has succeeded so far. And here's another kick and a fair catch at the 29-yard line made by Nicholson. They're going to spot this
right at the 30?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So at the 30-yard line, 92 seconds to go third quarter. Fayetteville back to work on offense.
Derek, I'm telling you, that Wolverine sandwich that Hendrick took on that sideline, like, that may have affected him a little bit. Because he missed on the deep balls, thrown a couple picks. Like,
oh, they're all over this. The catch is made, and a flag is down. The first defender there was Lavallee, and then the convoy arrived on Charles Whitlow, and now
this will be a blindside block.
So that's another Fayetteville penalty, if that's what it is.
Yep.
I think that carries 15. We'll see.
Block in the back. Against the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
So just a block in the back, and again, Fayetteville is backing up. They'll have it at the 20-yard line. Wolverines have played a tremendous game, but Fayetteville has not helped itself at all with penalties. Here's Hendricks. Stopping and starting. Now he throws to the sideline, and it is dropped. That is Caleb Johnson, who could not hang on to it. The running back leaking out of the backfield. And it will be second down and 20. We still have a whole other quarter to play.
I'm tired, Derek.
I know.
Like, are you?
It's an early
the
call.
Adrenaline. Yeah.
It's an early call tomorrow, too, with the Razorbacks playing at 11 a.m. Just saying. They stay up all night. Second and 20. Empty backfield. Hendricks in trouble again. He stays up for a moment, spins around, and now he's sacked and lost the ball. A flag down and a touchdown. Lavallee takes it in for the touchdown, but we'll check the penalty.
Wow.
They're
waving
no
it
flag.
off.
Touchdown, Wolverines. Touchdown, Quentin Lavallee. Lavallee recovers the fumble and takes it in for a touchdown. And West adds to the lead. Life comes at you fast. This is 3 takeaways by the Wolverine defense in a little over 4 minutes, 3 minutes of game time. Guess what? You'll never guess what happened.
Let me guess they ran into the...
Encouragement against the defense. That penalty will be declined. Still have to try.
I mean, at this point, do you still think he's going to accept it? Extra point, Nick Byrne. Unless Fayetteville encroaches again. High snap. Nice job by Davis to get that down. And the kick is good. That's a great play by him. 45-14. The Wolverines lead it with 1:10 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
This has been incredible. The Wolverines have forced 3 takeaways in the last 3:27 of game time. And they've turned it into 14 points. And they're up 45-14 on Fayetteville with 13:10 to go in the ballgame. This Wolverine defense, in 10 years, I don't know if we've seen anything quite like this from Coach Thompson's group. They are relentless. Byrne with another sky kick and a fair catch right around the 28-yard line again by Nicholson. They're relentless, and when you make a mistake, they make you pay. And that's the difference between a good team and a great team, potentially, is the way that this team makes opponents pay for making the mistake. And we saw the snowball start with that Cabot game and how quickly that unraveled. Happened again with Muskogee, and it's happened here in this third quarter to the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Here's a run with Caleb Johnson trying to get wide. And Johnson's to the 35-yard line. He's brought down by Cole Alton. 6-yard pickup on the play. 2nd and 4. 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard run by Johnson. Under a minute, third quarter. Here's Hendricks. Got plenty of time. Throws it complete. First down yardage to the 44-yard line. Hunter Vincent with the tackle on Kenyon Johnson. First down at the 44-yard line. 9-yard pickup for the Bulldogs. The snap is dropped by Hendricks. He picks it up, and he gets twisted up. Hanging on to make that play, Torian Anderson, and then he got some help. So that'll go as a sack for Anderson. A loss of 1 back to the 43. That's it for the quarter. So we'll go to the fourth, and the Wolverines have the big lead, 45-14 over the Fayetteville Bulldogs. More Wolverine football after this.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Fourth quarter about to get underway. Fayetteville and Bentonville West. Fayetteville has it at the 43-yard line with a second down and 11 when we resume. 45-14, West leads it. 2 touchdowns in the third quarter, both generated by the defense. Ashton Jones a pick six, Lavallee scooped and scored on a fumble. Now second and 11 for the Bulldogs. And it's Hendricks throwing it to the sideline, and it is a catch for Caleb Johnson to the Wolverine 39-yard line where he steps out of bounds. First down there again at 26, and we've got a player down along the sideline. Cannot see who it is, but he's right along the sideline. Looks like another cramping issue, and it looks like it's one of the Wolverines. You can see the sleeve of a Navy jersey. So while they work on that, we'll remind you we're brought to you by Foster Roofing, the Dooley Group, and by Arvest Bank. So Fayetteville will have it at the Wolverine 39. It's a 31-point advantage right now for the Wolverines. The player shaken up is Baron Witcher, and they've got him up and going to the sideline. So now we're ready to go for the 39-yard line. Here is a run with the other running back, Terrence Garden. And Garden gains 2 to the 37-yard line. Second and 8 for Fayetteville. Underway in the fourth quarter. Opening game of conference play. Low snap back to Hendricks. Looking deep now, scrambling around. And he's out of bounds near the 30. Forced out by Dane Rennick. So that is about a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, like a, ooh.
Third and 1 here for Fayetteville. Hendricks hands it off to Garden, and he has nowhere to go. Hunter Vincent, first man through for the Wolverine defense. Loss of 1. Fourth and 2. Now Fayetteville's 2 for 2 on fourth down tonight. Fourth and 2. Hendricks over the middle, incomplete, nearly picked off again. Broken up by Charlie Guthrie, who's already got an interception, and the Wolverines will take over on downs.
Have yourself a game, number 6. 6'7", Charlie Guthrie.
I see what you did there. Wolverines will have it at the 31-yard line. And Thompson hands this off to V.J. Warren. And he's out to the 40. Brought down by Brody Jones. They're going to give him the 39, actually, an 8-yard run for Warren.
8 yards, 39-yard line, 7 down at 2, 19 remaining in the game.
Second down and 2. Here is Warren again. Keeps the legs moving. There's some power from the speedster. Gets the first down to the 42-yard line. Gain of 3.
Good push by Devin Romero in there on the line. Keegan Larson, left tackle.
It was a tough run. He did a Braden Nash impression there with that one. But he moves the chains. First down Wolverines at their own 42.
That's huge, Derek, when like you got a big lead like this and you still run the football,
Oh, yeah.
like to milk the clock. You know?
Every set of downs is like 2 minutes
Yeah.
when you think about it.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's absolutely critical as you try to put the finishing touches on this. Here's Warren again. Just tripped up at the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. They just trip him up. It was Will Price in there who got him down. Gain of 4.
Well, Derek, sometimes, you know, on defense you get a little bit let down when you're down this much late in the game, and I wouldn't be surprised to see V.J. Warren break a long one right here.
Yep. Had a long run earlier to get them out of a hole. He brought it out to midfield. Had the long kickoff return, of course. Second down. They move Swoboda over. And here's Warren again, right side. Nearly a face mask in there. Warren got a yard before they get him down. So they'll give him the 47. Third down and 5. Under 8.5 to go. Davis, the single receiver on the near side, bottom of the picture. Play clock down to 3. And a handoff to Warren again, and he's met immediately. Still going. Tough run by Warren. They still don't have him down. Now they stopped his forward progress at the 49-yard line. He bounced off the first defender and then was driven backwards by Kendrick Williams, who never got him down. He just stopped his forward progress at the 49. And it's fourth down and 3. And it looks like a punt situation. Thompson to punt it. And Taylor is back deep. Low snap. Trey makes the adjustment, gets away. A great kick. Had a 51-yarder earlier. This one fielded on the run at the 13-yard line. And out to about the 25 is Taylor. They will mark him at the 25-yard line. So got about 10 on the return. And Fayetteville takes over. But they find themselves down 31. First down at the 26 for the Purple Dogs. Hendricks throwing it complete. And a good tackle in space by Dave Fernandez. He's had a big game tonight, Mackey.
Yes, he for sure has.
5-yard gain on the reception to Katavion Taylor.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, he first made a play. You know, we said number 17, Dave Fernandez. I'm like, who is that? Well, he goes by Day-Day at school. I've never heard his real name. I just heard him as Day-Day all year. So Day-Day making the play there.
2nd and 5. Hendricks to the far sideline. Pass is caught. Running room out to about the 45-yard line for Kenyon Johnson. He's brought down by Cole Alton. First down, Purple Dogs, gain of 14. And Hendricks throws incomplete on the sideline. Lavallee had a beat on that, but it is incomplete. Intended for Whitlow. Stops the clock at 6:23 to go. Hendricks through the hands of his receiver on a drag. Incomplete. Reese Knight couldn't squeeze it. 3rd down. Third and 10. Hendricks pressured, throws, pass complete, fumble! And he got back on it. Charles Whitlow caught it, lost it, got it back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
He would have had the first down probably if he hangs on to it, but he's hurting a little bit out there.
Yeah. May have landed on the ball, not really sure, but he's down at the 48-yard line. It's going to be a 4th and 3 when play resumes. Ball security has plagued Fayetteville all night long, and we're going to take a quick break here and be right back.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Okay, we're back here, and Charles Whitlow is being helped off the field by the Fayetteville training staff. The ball will be at the 48-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 3 for the Purple Dogs, who obviously will go for this. $31-point lead for the Wolverines. You were out of the room when we were talking about this earlier, but the difference between good teams and great teams, getting the mistakes and then cashing it in. And they have done that throughout this entire season, Bentonville West has.
Without a doubt, tonight has been every play they capitalized.
Hendricks' pass too high for his intended receiver, Callan Hendricks, and they turn it over on downs. So there's 6:02 left. Wolverine ball at the 48-yard line. Trey Thompson still in the game at quarterback at the 48-yard line. A low snap and a handoff to Warren. And he's brought down right away by Slater Cambonia Myers. No gain on the play. Still got 5:45 to go in this ball game. The Wolverines are sitting on a 31-point advantage. Second and 10. Warren again. Nope, Trey faked us out. And a flag is down. The pass is complete to Swoboda on the sideline. Knocked out of bounds by Jones, but we'll have to check on the marker.
Personal foul, face mask. Number 99 of the defense. That is a 15-yard penalty. Will result in a first down.
Well, that is on Tate Barnes. And that will move the Wolverines into Fayetteville territory. .37-yard line, 1st and 10 for West. Again, a low snap, and Warren down to the 33-yard line. A 4-yard pickup for V.J. Warren. He's done a nice job tonight.
You know, they've had him a couple of times, but I think he's just kind of short, and he kind of bounce off those high hits and squirts through the line. Like, he's done that about 3 or 4 times a night.
Yeah, you got to get him low, and it's hard to get that low on V.J. Warren.
Well, especially if you're a D lineman like 6'3". Like, that's a long way for a big boy to bend over.
Yeah, he's only 5'7" in the program.
And that's probably with long cleats.
Another penalty marker. False start on the Wolverines.
First snap. False start. Number 74 of the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So that makes it 2nd down and 11.
Well, so that makes it 10-10, I think, on penalties for the game. Let's see. Nope, 10-9. We took the lead in penalties with that one, Derek.
Not where you want to have the lead, usually.
Ours have just been at the 5-yard variety mostly, though.
Handoff, Warren coming left. V.J. Warren. Taken down to the 26-yard line. Kendrick Williams takes him down and then tells him about it. The officials right there do not throw a flag for taunting. It's a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, someone forgot to tell him that was a first down, I guess, for West.
Or what's on the scoreboard, maybe? Trey Thompson's going to come out, and Sutton Mackey's going to come in the game.
Trey deserved this one.
How about this? A couple of linemen get some rest as well. So Mackey hands it off.
It's Dane Rennick.
And he's down inside the 20-yard line. Davin Rennick.
Sorry,
Dane's brother.
Yeah. So Davin, sophomore JV running back. And Clayton Russell's also our other sophomore running back, but Clayton's hurt. So Davin is number 2 on the depth chart now with Nash and Russell out.
Under 3 minutes to go. 2nd down and 4. And Rennick is met and taken down by Jax Tidwell there. Loss of 2.
Third and 6 for the Wolverines.
Third down and 6. And Mackey hands it to Rennick again, tackled behind the line.
I think you
Fayetteville.
just run it again right here on fourth down. Like, no need to kick a field goal, try to kick a field goal, no need to punt, just.
No gain. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th and 6. You'd love to get the first down because then you can run the clock out. But here you can run it down to about 1:32 or so before you have to snap it. Fourth down and 6. Play clock at 3, and now.
Oh, they did get him.
They got him?
Or somebody jumped up top. I don't know if it's us or them.
Well, that, if it's on Fayetteville, it's 4th and 1 still. That would not end the game. Well, hopefully for the last time, we're going to hear from referee Larry Stidham.
Front snap. False start. Number 4 to the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So some things to clean up, obviously, but man, what a performance by Bentonville West.
Well,
beating Fayetteville for the first time since 2019.
It was offense in the first half and all defense in the second half. Maybe a combination of offense and defense in the first half, but defense doing a lot tonight.
4th down and 11. Get the adjustments from the sideline. Play clock at 8.
You got to go.
And did he get the timeout? I think so, yep. Coach Pratt gets the timeout from the sideline. Timeout. We'll take one more break and be right back.
Shh. You've been.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
All right, it looks like they're going to go field goal here on 4th down. This would be a 44-yard try for Nick Byrne, which I believe would be a career long. Left hash, and Sutton Mackey will hold it. So Byrne, a 44-yard try. Got it away. Got the distance. It is good.
How about that, Nick Byrne? That's one of those ones you're not trying to rub it in, you know, like blow up the score, but that's a great, you know, experience for him to kick that long field goal. And you never know when you need one to win a game later in the season.
A 44-yard field goal for Nick Byrne, and West gets the lead to 48-14. We'll be back right after this.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
1:27 to go. The Wolverines are going to kick it off, leading by 34.
Johnson. Kenyon Johnson. Fabian Taylor. Kicking off for the Wolverines. Nick Burns.
Byrne, again the sky kick. And again the fair catch by Nicholson at the 22-yard line.
Nicholson on the fair catch.
So the Wolverines will head to Springdale next Friday night and take on the Bulldogs, who won tonight at Heritage to start conference play. So a couple of 1-0 teams in conference play next Friday night, Mackey.
Did they keep the shutout?
No, they.
No, okay.
Heritage, I think, got a touchdown.
You got any other scores quickly or no?
I've got, Springdale won 33-7. Bentonville wins. Rogers wins.
Okay.
Here's a run. And I believe that's Garden. It is.
No gain.
Tackle made by Torian Anderson. Good to see him back out there after he got dinged earlier, I believe with a cramp. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs with 1:05 to go. You know it's a good game when the when the coaches leave with a minute to go. Big shot downfield, and they're going to get a flag on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grabbed the arm of Whitlow, I believe.
Yeah, he came back for the ball, and can't tell. It's maybe AC out there at safety.
Interference on the defense. It's 15-yard penalty, resulting in a first down.
You know what? That's better than a touchdown, though, I always say. You know, I was a junior high defensive coordinator there back in the day, and I loved pass interference if it meant keeping them from scoring an 80-yard touchdown all day long.
15's better than 80.
Because in junior high, it's hard to go 80 yards in one play. I mean, in multiple plays, but it's easy in one play.
Here's Garden again. Oh, nearly lost the football. He hangs on to it. Gets it to the 44-yard line. He gets 7 more. And this one is just about wrapped up.
7-yard pickup. 2nd down and 3.
I don't know if they have to run another play. The clocks are almost in sync. They're going to run at least one more. And here's Garden again on the ground. And the tackle made
Josiah Laval.
By Laval. Well, let's say this. In the conversation for who is going to run the 7A West in 2025, the Bentonville West Wolverines have entered the chats. Wolverines win it 48-14 over the Fayetteville Bulldogs, their first win over Fayetteville in 6 years. And they did it in emphatic fashion on the home field here tonight.
Well, the Bulldogs in purple go down tonight, and let's go down south and take on the Red Dogs and show them what it's like to lose again on Friday night.
48-14, the Wolverines get the win over Fayetteville. 0-1 in conference play for Fayetteville. The Wolverines start out 1-0 in league play. For John Mackey and our entire crew, I'm Derek Ruskin saying good night from Centerton. West wins it 48-14 over Fayetteville, and you've been watching Bentonville West Wolverine football.